Game 7 of the ALCS. The Mariners were 8 outs away from their first ever World Series appearance. Up 3-1, 2 runners on, and Roger Center on edge. Then, the veteran known for October magic stepped to the plate. George Springer, fighting through a bruised knee, delivered the swing of his Blue Jays career, turning a 2-run deficit into a 4-3 Toronto lead, and sending the stadium into chaos. For Seattle, it came down to one bullpen decision. A choice that looked right in the regular season, but proved costly under October's spotlight. This is Coach's Tape, and today we break down how George Springer's moment and Dan Wilson's gamble defined the pennant. Seattle did almost everything right. Julio Rodriguez and Cal Raleigh homered, Ryan Wu threw 2 huge innings in relief, and the Mariners led 3-1 heading into the 7th. But when Wu walked Addison Barger and surrendered a single to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the pressure mounted. 2 on, no outs. Andrés Muñoz dropped the bunt, moving runners to second and third, the tying run on second base. Now came the moment of truth. Mariners manager Dan Wilson had a choice. Call on dominant closer Andrés Muñoz, or bring in Eduard Bazardo, who'd been steady all year for the Mariners. Wilson chose Bazardo. Bazardo's game plan relies on weak contact, but against George Springer, it was a gamble. Springer, the 2017 World Series MVP, was hurting but present because, if I can stand, I can play. The first pitch was a sharp sinker for ball 1. The second, a 96-mile-per-hour sinker, not sharp enough, catching too much of the plate. Springer kept his load quiet, tracked the pitch deep, and unleashed. A rocket to left center, 411 feet. Toronto goes up 4-3. Springer's 23rd career postseason home runs, tie him for third most all-time. It's his signature moment as a Blue Jay. The stadium erupts. Seattle falls silent. The crowd roared. Mariners players stood in disbelief. Bazardo was crushed. I never lost one game all season. Today, the most important one, I lost. Wilson defended his move. Bazardo's been our guy. But closer Andrés Muñoz was ready in the bullpen, and fans across Seattle lamented the choice to leave him out. One pitch, one matchup, one season lost. For Springer and the Jays, it may have been the biggest swing since Joe Carter. For Seattle, only questions about what might have been. George Springer's story is timing. He showed up in Houston. He showed up for Toronto. He didn't chase. He prepared for the one mistake Bazardo might make, and he crushed it. Toronto heads to the World Series for the first time in 32 years on the bat of George Springer, one of the great postseason hitters of his era. That's what baseball's about. Moments that define players, and decisions that define teams. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a comment with your take on Wilson's bullpen decision, and subscribe for more breakdowns. And head to baseballauthority.com for baseball apparel made by ballplayers for ballplayers.